Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am happy for you to be here. Today I'm going to talk about a couple of purchases that I made at one was Sephora, Home Goods, Target, and I think that's it. So what I thought I would do is share with you a couple of the fall items that I purchased. I know. I said I'm done. I'm not getting anything else. I don't need anything else. But I did find a couple of little things that just added that nice little touch to a couple of places, and I thought I'd share it with you. First of all, I want to share with you what I have on my face today. And what I have on is my all-time favorite foundation, and that is NARS. I've talked about this a million times. I show this a lot. This NARS, it's in the color Light 2 Mont Blanc. I have been using this for probably 6 or 7 years. Not this particular bottle, but, you know, this NARS foundation. I love it. I've tried some of their other foundations, and I like them, but this I love. And this is my kind of full face makeup look that I use when I'm going someplace and I want a nice full face. I use that NARS. It gives me the coverage I want, and I just love the way my skin looks and feels in it. And then I followed it up with my Chanel, and this is the Less Beige Healthy Glow Luminous color. I love this, guys. This is a beautiful compact. It really does. It leaves a soft glow on your skin, and it feels good. I love Chanel powders. I can't say enough about them. And I do have a highlighter that I have been using for ever. It's it's just one of those things you think, is that ever going to wear down? But it's getting down to the bottom. Love this. Now this truly is like a I'm trying to see if I can see the color. This is a illuminating powder, and it's like, you know, I want to say it's kind of champagne-y, almost has that little bit of rose gold effect to it, and I use it as what it is, a highlighter. And this one I use all over my face, and this one is a Healthy Glow luminous color, and it's in light, and I just love it. It just really evens out my skin, and it does leave a soft glow. It's not obnoxious. And I still use my illuminator over that. So I did put that powder on today, and I followed it with my Cover FX in Warm Honey. I've talked about this. This is like relatively new, and I have been using this and this as eyeshadow too a couple of days over the last couple of weeks. Really pretty. This is the blush. It's just, it looks like, ooh, that's going to be really rusty or muddy-ish, but nope. It blends, it goes on beautifully, and it really has that nice true color look to it. And then my eyebrows, I have been using the Makeup Forever, I'm sorry, not Makeup Forever, Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil, my new eyebrow pencil. Love it, love it. Now my brows are micro bladed, and all I have to do is just lightly outline, just to fill in, just to give them that little bit more of a deeper color, and just to fill in. But I love that. That is gonna replace my Anastasia, because it's just a pencil that's so easy to use, and it's a little bit different because it's kind of a flat oval shape, and it just allows you to do the finest little strokes, and it's a great pencil. Love it. So I have that on, and And then that's it. So those 5 things. Oh, also under my eyes, I have on MAC my Radiant Rose. And I use that all the time, love it. But my eyes, I'm going to share with you my new palette. I just think it's beautiful color combinations. I'm so excited to have it. It's just great. And it's this. It's the new Naked Urban Decay Honey palette. Of course, you know, the packaging is really, really pretty. It's gorgeous. But look at these shades inside. Is that not beautiful, guys? Oh my gosh. These colors are just so me. So me. And never have I seen a palette that has a combination of so many usable colors. I mean, usually there's 1 or 2 colors, 3 or 4 sometimes, and you're like, I'll never use that. But I like the other combination of colors. But to have this many that I know I'll use, and the sales girl that was helping me yesterday actually suggested, because I said, you know, I'm just not into the shimmers or glitter, and she goes, these are so soft and so subtle. She said they're really beautiful, and she said you can lightly tap them on your eyelid and then go over it with your matte colors, and it really just gives it, again, that nice soft look. So I'm going to share these colors with you. Those 4 right there, these are matte is Flyby. The second one is Sweet, and that is really a really pretty natural skin tone color. It just, I put it all over my lids today because it just kind of was a nice cover up for it. And then this particular color here, it's called Swarm, and it really is a light color, but it's really pretty. And the next one is Amber, and that is a shimmer. Okay, I'm going to wipe my hands here. And then next, I don't do these swatches very well, guys, but next we have Keeper. Really pretty. That's a really soft rust color. And then the next 2 are actually, you know, the shimmer colors, Golden and Honey. And they are beautiful. They really are. They're really pretty and they're really soft. And the third one is also a shimmer that's called Queen. And that one is right here. And I guess I'm going to use my other arm. And then we have, this is Hive and this is Drip. And those 2 have that really earth tone color to them, which kind of combines brown and rust. Just super pretty. And then this one's called Hibic, H-B-I-C. I don't know what that means, but that right there is very metallic-y but soft, really pretty. And then Sting, which is a nice liner. It's a very deep brown, kind of has that burnt, you know, when I look at it, I think it has almost a little shading of dark purple in it, but it doesn't go on like that. It just, as you can see, I think the color combination is really pretty. So I was so excited to add this palette to my collection. And like I said, not that I needed a new palette, but you know, when you find something that you truly like and you see it there in person, it makes a huge difference. A lot of times, you know, I do make purchases online, and sometimes, you know, I'm disappointed. You know, I watch videos, I look at reviews, I make my decisions based on, you know, well, okay, I might try, but, you know, there's nothing better than seeing it in person. And I don't even think the swatches did justice, but that's how I wore it today, and I love it. I think it was just beautiful. And the combination of colors you can do with that palette, I just think are just going to be amazing. So really love that. And the next purchase I made, and I did get that at Sephora, is this. And this is by Hudabeauty. I don't own anything by Hudabeauty, but I have been looking for a new fall lipstick. One that is kind of away from the reds and the oranges. And I have a beautiful one by Lisa Eldridge, Velvet Morning, that I have been wearing pretty much. And it's really, really pretty. I know I used it on my last video and I got a lot of compliments on it, but it really does have that orangey tone to it, orange red. And this, I wanted something with a little deeper brown color. And this is what I have on my lips right now. It looks like from the swatch that it has a little bit of mauve to it, and it may, but it's deep, and it's just the right color. It's matte. Now, this is the second time I'm filming this because my mic wasn't on or something, but I just added a little bit of gloss to my lips. I put this lipstick on this morning at 9:30, and I did not touch it up until 2:30, and I just did a little clear gloss on my lips just because I wanted to show you. But I have been drinking from my big tumbler today and never touched up. I had my light lunch that I ate, never touched up. I am amazed at how nice this felt when I tried it on in the store. I couldn't believe it. It's matte, but it feels soft on your lips. It has a different feel than saying, okay, it just is moisturizing. Makes your lips feel soft, and the color lasts, and I love it. This is called Interview, and I just, again, I think it is just a beautiful color. And when I swatched it, I thought, nah, it's kind of got that mauve tone to it. I'm not looking for that. But when I put it on, it's like, oh, that's the perfect color that I want. I was so excited to get it. I love it. So that's all I have along the makeup line, and that's what I have on my face. And so now I'm going to share with you a couple of items I purchased. First of all, at Target, at the dollar spot, I hit it big on Wednesday, only because I was there when they were unpackaging their boxes, and they were like, I mean, they had 2 or 3 sales individuals just filling the dollar spot with just all kinds of neat stuff. So I did pick up this particular pumpkin. It had a really nice farm stand look to it, so I just put it on my little end table with my lamp. I thought just that combination of putting that in the background was perfect. I didn't do any DIY on it, didn't need it. And I also bought a black tin tobacco little tray, and I put that on my antique table with my lamp on top of it. I picked up a buffalo check black and white, kind of oval looking pumpkin, and I think a garland, and it was kind of a farm washed looking garland that I hung on my fireplace hearth. And there were just several other things that I thought were really cute, but I thought, no, this will just, that's it, that's all I need. And then 2 days later, I went back to Target. I had to pick up some stuff for the house, and I was like, I'm going to get another of those wooden pumpkins because I think they were adorable and so cute, and I think I can DIY it and use it for the front porch. And I might just pick up a couple of them and just have it because the wood was nice. I love the shape of it, and you know the story. Yeah, gone. All of it gone. They had some white 2-tiered tin trays, black 2-tiered tin trays, gone. The wood, gone. The wooden little garlands were all gone. Just the shelving was just so picked over, and so that stuff is just like hot commodity. I did buy a simple throw with some really pretty fall colors for my outside back porch, and I'll put a picture of that here. Because I don't think on my home video I shared my porch. I put some decorations out there, and that was it for Target. So I have to say, when you see something and you might not think, I know exactly where I'm going to put that, or it could be, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to pick it up. You should do that, because it could be a simple DIY, and maybe it's just one of those signs or posters that you'll think, you know what, I can replace this one that I've had for 10 years and it's seen better days. That's the time to get it, because the price is pretty right at the dollar spot, and they're just have some really cute, unique things there. So, and I'm sure they're not going to get any of that back in stock again, but anytime I go to Target, I'll keep my eye out for it. So I want to share that with you. And then also at Home Goods. I went to Home Goods today after church and just thought, I'm just going to look around, because I don't need anything. No, I'm admitting it. I don't need anything. But if something kind of strikes my fancy and I think, I might be able to use it. But I saw this table scarf and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. I do have an old table scarf that's been on my dining room table. It's kind of a short one, and when I don't have this middle piece in, because that table also comes with 2 sections, I keep one in all the time, but when I make it really short, then that table runner's perfect. But it looks a little dwarfed when I have the centerpiece in, so never really found one that I really liked. I mean, there's been several table runners that are the buffalo check and some striped ones, but and then some that were embellished too much for fall stuff, just too busy, didn't like it. Because I don't want to take away from the little basket centerpiece I have on the table, but I saw this one and I'm like, oh my gosh, my favorite type of color. When I say type, it's the right rust, the right browns, the right oranges, the right yellows, because sometimes they're faded or they're too bright or they're just not the kind of color that I like. And I saw this and I just thought it was beautiful. And so I put it on my table, and it has this really pretty orange embroidery stitching all around it, and got it at Home Goods. So pretty, and it kind of draws in all of those same colors just all around the room, and I thought, okay, that is perfect. So I got that, and then I picked up this little jar, and this little jar just has these little pumpkins in it. Let's see if it'll focus. And they have a scent to them. But what I did is I sprayed my pumpkin cider apple, and I purchased this at Pier 1. And I took them out and just sprayed them, let them dry, put them back in the bottle or the jar, and then I just added this little leaf to it, and just another piece of jute around it. It did have this centerpiece to it, and so I thought, well, I'll just leave that on and add that as just a little embellishment. And then I have it on the little end table with my other lamp, and I'll show you that here. And then I just keep it with the lid off, and so every time you walk by that area, you get that nice scent of this pumpkin cider apple. And so I picked that up because I have a bunch of these little pumpkins that I bought in Illinois years ago, and I have them intermixed in my big hammered tray that my best friend bought me from Pottery Barn several years ago, and I love that, and I just fill it with those pumpkins. But granddaughter loves getting in there and picking them out and putting them around her little toys and playing with them, and I think she even put a couple in her little suitcase when she was over and brought them home. And my daughter-in-law said, oh my gosh, do you need it? No, I don't need them. But I was so happy to find them in this assortment and this array of color, because my other ones are deeper. They're kind of that really dark orange and a burgundy mix. So this was really pretty, and I thought it just looks pretty sitting on the table. So I have that I picked up at Home Goods, and then my coffee mugs. I actually found this other coffee mug that is the same artist as the coffee mug that I bought last year. And I have not seen it up until today at Home Goods. And I had purchased this other coffee mug at Home Goods last year. Loved it. I just loved the color and the design of the pumpkins. And they had one more mug, and it was just a green coffee mug. And I'm like, okay, I don't need to. I'm so mad at myself I could kick myself. I wish I would have gotten it, because you never know. Maybe next year they'll have those mugs back out again, and then it would be a set. But every pumpkin is different, but it's all from the same artist. But anyways, I bought one, so now I have two, and they're really nice big mugs, but they're not heavy, and they feel good when you're holding them, and they look pretty, and I love having my coffee out of them, and I'm just weird that way, so what can I say? And I think that's really all I purchased. Oh no, the other thing I purchased last week, I was at Big Lots, and last time I went to Big Lots, they were just getting their fall stuff out. Now they have all their Christmas stuff out. And so I ran across this particular picture. It's not a fall picture, but I was looking for something for that back wall. I had nothing on it, and I am a person that likes to put things up on the walls, and I found this picture, and I thought this picture looks so pretty up on the wall, with the combination of the little desk table. I call it a desk table, you know, the one that I have my little lamp on. And I think I'm looking for one sconce on one side to put on one side of the wall, because I have a hanging candle on the opposite wall with my mirror. So sometimes it's just a matter of doing something in your house, putting something somewhere, and waiting for the right thing. And when I saw that picture, I just knew, I think this is going to look really cute above that little table stand. And I wasn't sure if it was going to be too small for the wall, and so I think if I add the sconce to it, it'll just kind of fill it all in. And so I was excited to get that. And that's it. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope some of you are getting some cool weather, but from some of the weather reports I'm hearing, I think we're all kind of stuck in this kind of heat, but our mornings are getting a little bit cooler, so I'm excited about that. So until my next video, be kind, be humble, and age gracefully. Bye.